This podcast is 100% supported by you, and we want to thank you for the love we receive. That was a good one. This week, we get to sit down with One Stop Poke Shop. We get to talk about how he collects cars and cards, and that's a very exciting mixture if you ask me. So please relax and enjoy another episode of Collectors Anonymous. This is Forever Collector, and we're filming today Collectors Anonymous with my boy Stephen Anthony, better known as One Stop Poke Shop. He is a very big friend of mine who's done a lot of really fun stuff in the space, has helped me out a lot personally with my collection. He's a good dude. He's always been there when you need him, so I'm glad to finally get him on the show with us.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I saw Cheese, Pokemon TCG Cheese on here, and it was really dope to see. I've met him a couple times in person, and real cool dude.
It's dope, man. He's a fun cat, man.
Oh yeah. It's every time he wants me to take a drive out, I'm more than happy to take that drive out for him.
How far is the drive from you to Lewis?
I'd say it's right around an hour. It's about it.
That's not bad at all.
Flat on an hour. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I enjoy it.
Yeah, everything over there is so fucking tight knit together.
Oh, dude.
It doesn't take long to get anywhere over there, huh?
No, they in Rhode Island, it's everything's 30 minutes away. That's it. That's all. I mean, you could travel across the whole state in half an hour.
Right. That would be cool.
It's so small.
Oh.
But yeah, man. No, thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your story and how you got here to have such a beautiful studio with Pokemon, and what's been going on with Steven lately, wherever you want to start, bro.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it starts way back. I mean, it starts in 99. Even before that, a little bit. My mom and I used to do flea markets all the time. Little commodities, Beanie Babies, track phone cards, and phones. It was nuts. And when Pokemon, hit the U.S., we saw the movie. I still have my old binder here that still has our movie ticket and everything.
Dope.
We saw the movie. Yo, dude, I popped it open one day, and I was flipping through the page, and I was like, man, where is this thing?
Yeah. I need a picture
right
of
next
that.
to the ancient view. Oh, dude, it's literally...
It's fucking history right there, man. That's cool.
Oh.
I know a few people who collect, concert ticket stubs and movie ticket stubs.
There we go. Literally.
Really? Yeah, I see it.
11/10/99.
That's fucking gnarly, bro.
We saw that at 3:30 on a Wednesday.
That's wild, man. That's pretty crazy to see, especially because they're it's like a thermal printing too. So if they were rubbed up against a little bit for a while, that would have completely faded away. So they have to have been kept in decent enough condition. They'll still be pretty damn readable like that. That's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, we did the flea market and stuff. We saw the movie, and my mom started ordering stuff for us to stock Pokemon stuff. And dude, I can't tell you how many nights I remember staying up till 12, 1 o'clock at 7 years old, cracking open first ed base packs, fossil packs, jungle packs for hours, man, just to build up that inventory and binders. Dude, it was crazy. And that went on for a number of years. And, after a while, things fall off. I mean, I put together a good collection. I had all first edition base up to Rocket, all the Japanese cards. And over time, my mom would put stuff away here and there. And I didn't really think much of it. You're 7, 8 years old. You only think about what you rip out of a pack and either throw into a binder or a deck. You don't think about everything else. And, over time, we went on to do our separate things. Like I went to school for automotive, became a big car guy. My mom moved down to Florida, and we had a very tense relationship. When in the teen years, a lot of parents have
always
their kids.
yeah,
It's
natural.
Normal, dude. It's normal. But when she moved away, we became actually a lot closer. Like we called each other every single day, right after work, pretty much on the dot. And I could be driving home, call my mom. Best thing in the world. And that was unfortunately up until the beginning of 2019, she had passed away. And, I took a trip down to Florida, and I didn't really expect much of it, man. You're thinking, I'm an only child. I had to go like clean out my mom's house. I had to do all that, by myself. And, it was definitely hard. It was hard as hell. But man, I got there and I hadn't seen my aunt, my cousin, none of my other family for a couple of years, decade almost.
Right.
And, I spent a lot of time with them and it was great. And, I'm cleaning up the house and there was a storeroom and, it had my Pokemon binder in it, some other stuff. And there was another storeroom. So I opened the back of that and man, wall to wall, just old stock Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, you name it, just wall to wall. I had pictures of it and everything, how I found it. And it was crazy. Cause like now she moved like 2,000 miles away.
Yep.
She took all this stuff, brought it down to Florida and never did a thing with it. Just put it in the storeroom. That was it. And, I like to think that like, dude, she knows how much it changed my life. Cause like, not only did I inherit a massive Pokemon collection, throughout the last 2 years, I've made so many friends. I've made more friends than I have personally that I can go and meet. I can talk to any one of you.
Yep.
Like I can shoot you a message and we can talk for a while. Like
definitely.
Everybody else as well. And like Pokemon, dude, it's just crazy. I still find myself, going through a bunch of cards and getting stuff, sorting stuff. And, it brings back a lot of memories for me.
Yep.
A lot of good, a lot of bad. But that's pretty much the gist of it, man. I'll tell you, there was some great things in that collection. We had Dragon Frontiers booster boxes, Deoxys booster boxes, 3 of them. Actually, 2 of which you have. You have 1 now.
I opened one of them. Yeah.
That was a crazy, dude. First ever Deoxys.
Blessed to be able to, say that a lot of that stuff went to a good home when it went here. I'm happy about that. I mean, I miss it. Trust me, I do. I miss it. Everybody does. You know what I'm saying? I still have the gym challenge too that you sold me.
No way.
Well, I had an opportunity to sell it, but I ended up selling my other one instead.
Oh, I still have my gym
so
challenge.
I kept the one that you actually sold me and sold the other one that I had.
Yo, actually, now that we're just sitting here thinking about it and doing it, I gotta bust a couple packs or something.
See, this is not, this is what we do here over at Collectors Anonymous. We talk, we chat, we rip some packs. I got some packs too that we can rip. Nothing too crazy. We're gearing up to have some fun here in a few weeks, so gotta make sure that
Team Rocket pack and a Jungle pack.
Oh man, the balls on this guy. I remember when you were flying back from Florida to Rhode Island and you fucking pulled the shiny Magikarp just in the fucking terminal waiting for the plane, and I was like, what a fucking guy, man. The fucking kid doesn't even have any sleeves.
I shared that memory.
Oh my god.
I know, I didn't have any sleeves.
I was talking back. Yeah, you put it back in the pack. Yeah. I was talking mad shit for you about that. Mad shit, bro.
Oh, dude, it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Dude, I just shared that memory on Facebook.
We have a full heal, the Scraggy.
Scraggy.
Ooh, we got a Great Ball and a Hatterene Hollow.
How do you feel about the new packs? I mean, I've ripped a bunch of like Shining Fates and stuff. It just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do
to
it
be honest, I like it a lot just because there's a lot more stuff that can be like considered a holographic or a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, I always wanted like my entire line to be holographic, and that's why when Haunter came out and was holographic and Fossil, I was really, really happy about that, you know? And I think that, you know, when they do more of the entire line as like a holographic, or like with the Charizard line, you know, they did the Shining Charmander and the Shining Charmeleon and then the Charizard, I think is dope. Or the Garchomp, the Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp line is dope. And then the Gardevoir line too, the Ralts, the Keldea, and then Gardevoir. Shining, yeah, it's dope. And then of course the evolutions, you get Eevee as a Shining. That's fucking amazing Shining.
So let's see, Slowpoke.
Ooh, Squirtle.
I'm gonna let you tell me what I get.
Voltorb. Sleep. A Diglett. Drowsy. Oh my god, bro. A Dratini. Oh, is that a non-hollow? I can't tell.
It's not the.
Your finger was covering the energies. I can't tell. Is it not the one?
Yeah, no, non-hollow, D-Knight, non-error.
Oh, that fucking close, bro.
Garbage. Then we got Garbage Run, Digger, and Energy.
So for what people who don't know about that card is that the non-hollow error version of that card is worth an absolute ton of money, and it's because it's not only the error where the energies are shifted down, it is also where it is supposed to be the hollow card, so therefore they named or put the number 5 instead of 18, which the non-hollow cards number is that in the set, right? So it was supposed to be a hollow, and it wasn't. So it was...
Do you remember 2019, I had a first edition Rocket Box, and I was hunting for the non-hollow.
He busted it through the mouth, There's not many people that I know that can say that they busted like some of these boxes to the mouth like that, you know, and like it's cool that like, you know, you're one of them.
Yeah. Do you remember when I got it was before? Dragonite?
Yeah, you got the Dragonite, but it was
I got
the hollow, right?
One. I got the regular one, but I marked it as a number 5, and I sent it to PSA, and it came back a 9 marked. MK, because I was so mad I didn't get it. I was like, you know what? Scribbled out the 22 and wrote the 5. And they graded it.
This guy. So we got the Weedle. We got the, I don't know, you tell me.
Pokeball thing.
Full heal. God damn it. Another fucking hollow Hatterene.
I was gonna say, is that a Hatterene?
Another one. All I have is Champion's Path. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't as stoked as I was for Champion's Path as I am for like Shining Fates and Hidden Fates. Not because of like the shining part, it's just because it was a very small set and they could have added a lot more variety. Like I hate getting packs where I'm getting like the same shit every damn pack because there's just not that many cards in the set. It's just ugh.
Yep, that's how I felt.
We got an unlimited jungle here. Is it confirmed to be the hollow rare or no symbols?
Oh, I'm hoping for no symbols, honestly.
That'd be sick. Oddish, Mankey. We got Mr. Mankey. We got the Pokeball. That's a good card. We got the Parass. Spearow. Oh man. Goldeen. Oh, you got a hollow Pidgeot, bro. Woo!
No symbol. A couple print lines in it.
Is it no symbol?
Yeah, it's kind of. No, it's a symbol. So
it's a symbol.
No symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a symbol.
Damn, but it's a hollow. It's a fucking hollow. Good hit, bro.
It's a hollow.
Good hit, dude. That's dope. We got Roly Coly. That's a dope fucking hit, bro. I don't even know. Wow, dude, a Pidgeot. Like, I remember I was so stoked as a kid when I hit that card. Oh!
I've got so many. What's
Full
that?
art Dreadnought, yeah.
Dreadnought, right?
Yeah.
I've got a couple of Dreadnoughts sitting here. I pulled like.
Fuck, at least it's something. Shit. I would have been mad if it was another Hatterene.
Yo, man, now you make me want to crack a Champions Path ETB while we just sit here.
Bro, you know, we're just kicking it. I want to talk a little bit about how you're navigating. We go grab it and we'll come back. But oh, excuse me, guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how someone such as yourself is completing your collection goals in this climate, you know? How do you operate? I'm sure a lot of that's been a topic to a lot of people, you know, lately, like with all the prices being really high. Like, how do you still complete your goals?
Honestly, man, it's rough, especially so 2019, man, you could buy your grail item for a lot cheaper than you can now. That's no joke. As far as like collecting items, man, I only had a couple of boxes that I like really wanted, which is like Legendary Collection, Skyridge, and Aquapolis, and Expedition. You know, and I passed on so many in 2019, like the start of 2020. And, you know, sometimes I kick myself because when you look at prices today for those boxes, it gets hard, man. You have to let some stuff go out of your collection to bring.
You're still completing goals, though. You got you got the Legendary Collection not too long ago. How was that? Was that a good feeling to finally get that box?
So that was actually a funny one. Of all places, it popped up on Facebook Marketplace. And
locally?
You know, I hit the what's up?
Well, it was locally, right? Yeah.
And it was like a almost 3 hour drive to go up and get it.
Yeah.
So it was from a very old like video game store, and it was actually a blast. I made a live video about it on Poke Collectors, actually. I don't know if you saw that.
I was in it, bro. Trust me.
You were in it?
I was talking shit to you the whole time. You know it.
But like the most wild part. So it's a cool box. It's a good box. But I mean, the most wild part was he pulls out an Expedition box out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I have one that's gold. And I was like, gold? Okay, what is it? And he pulls out an Expedition box from nowhere, and it's kind of beat up. You could tell it's seen some shelf life.
Yeah.
And dude, to knock out 2 boxes for my collection, I had to grab them. I had to. There was no way that I was saying no to the Expedition.
And at that time, that was at like pretty much the tip top of the market too. What you were paying? Like, yep.
Yeah, I trust me. I paid
especially for the collections box, 100%.
That one I paid retail for, but the Expedition I got.
I wouldn't say retail, but market value, 100%. Yeah, tip top of that.
Yeah, market value, 100%.
Yeah.
But to have it, dude, I'll spend it because if it's part of my collecting goals, I want it.
Yep.
And that's it.
And definitely, and usually, you know, I was that same way, you know, and that's why, like, I kind of started selling shit is so I could afford, you know, all the other shit that I really wanted.
Oh, dude, you have to. There's no other way around it. I mean, unless you got a money tree in the back.
Yeah, and you don't ever have to fucking spend money on anything else. Definitely, you should. At some point, I feel like you have to, like, you know, or at least trade. At the very least trade. Yeah, at the very least trade.
For me, it's weird. Pokemon, dude. All right, so not to focus on me too much here.
Champ.
But for me, 2 years ago, I had an apartment. I was barely even to afford gas for the car. Not gonna lie. So like, coupled with everything, Pokemon's actually kind of changed my life a little bit. I ended up, I got myself a house just because I needed one. It's put me in a better spot to where if I had to liquidate some stuff and use some personal funds, I could get collecting goals like under my belt.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's rough, especially when, the market keeps rising and things get out of reach real fast.
Definitely.
Like,
it doesn't stop me 1 second though, and I'm sure it doesn't stop you. It's just fucking keep it on,
If it's something I gotta have, I'll make room for it. I'll let something go, just have it.
And you're not only a card collector, you're also a car collector. So like you have I think a really cool perspective as well on that. Oh, the Cursola. Yeah, the full art. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool card. But you collect cards. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Oof. All right, so the cars. So I wind up.
We're gonna we named you Paul Walker. You know what I'm saying? You're Paul Walker Jr. From Fast and Furious.
All right, Paul. Yeah, all right, Paul Dubs. Well, that's also the downside too of being a car guy. I mean, I love Nissans. That's my thing, and specifically, I love Nissan Skylines. I mean, I've liquidated a box or two, here and there just to buy parts for my Skylines. I real one.
Yeah.
So I mean, Pokemon does help collect in more ways than one. I mean, would I sell a box that I really like to get another car? Probably not. I've thought about it, and no, I wouldn't. But do they bring as much fun as boxes? Hell yeah. And like Pokemon itself? Hell yeah. I'm actually searching for trophy cards to a degree just because, I want to delve into a new collection. But even that, it's hard, man. It's hard. But I usually start small with something. I'll go with the cheapest card I can and then work my way up.
That's true.
But I got a hollow Hatterene in this one.
Fucking Hatterene. I could see a Hatterene in 20 years and it still wouldn't be long enough.
So have you gotten into what have you added new to your collection the past couple weeks, man?
Actually, I've been I've been thinking about getting I did buy the Trophy Mew, the 3,000 promo XP points. Won it in the PWCC auction for 3,500. That's been my most famous, or most favorite purchase recently. I really, really like that card. It's one of those cards that they never printed in English, so I think it's a really, really... And fucking Mew looks like he's going Super Saiyan because he's in space and he's got all these fucking rocks floating around him, and it looks like he's fucking literally fucking gearing up to fuck shit. Oh my goodness. I love that card's art. It is such a badass card, bro. And at the time, I was, I wasn't happy about paying 35. I would rather paid closer to 3, but whatever. Yeah. I wanted it. And so, like you said, when you want it, you want it. Fuck the price. And whatever. And so I got it, and I'm happy with it. So it doesn't matter what I paid. The card's fucking beautiful. It's even more beautiful in person, dude. I thought it was an amazing card because PWCC usually does good scans,
Yeah.
But it looked even fucking better in person, bro.
Oh, dude. I had the chance to buy I think it was a PSA 9 a year ago. and like it didn't really cross my mind. And then I started seeing the Gold Stars, the Jolteon, the Flare. Dude, I instantly fell in love with like the Evolution line, and then the EXs as well for like the play promos. Dude, gorgeous. Yeah. Like, I wish I had picked some up, a little while ago. Now,
oh my, yep. I remember.
Now I gotta make room.
Yep. Definitely. I remember when, and you know what's crazy? Because like back then when those cards were more relatively cheap, I was more focused on buying boxes and packs and opening shit because I was still fucking stuck in that mode. So I wasn't really even like the cards that I was getting in PSA 10s was like the cards that I was grading from my packs. And luckily I hit a shit ton of 10s out of like the packs that I've opened, knock on some wood. That doesn't ever happen normally for a lot of people, to hit so many great cards in 10s that you pulled personally.
Yeah.
Like even the Jolteon Gold Star, that one pulled a BGS 10. Like, fuck what you heard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was over here pulling crazy shit and getting 10s on it. So I was very, very blessed that way, to help build my graded collection from the cards that I was pulling, right? And so I was really happy to be able to complete some stuff like that. And so like that's when I went crazy with like the Topps Chrome. I was buying so much of that. I have like almost, I don't even know, probably like 700 cards in a 10 for Topps Chrome.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
But some of those are like the same card, like I have a few of like the same card or like 3 or 4 of the same card in PSA 10. Not the different hollow variants because, they have the Sparkle, Techno, and Spectra.
Trying to think here. Thought I had something else to open. There's actually one card that I have that graded out of my old binder. One of the old binders that we had, like the first ed one.
Yep.
Was the Deoxys 10 reverse. That was, dude. Wow. That was a good one to hit, especially for, dude, Deoxys has become my favorite set of all. I think the reverses
I know, but she'll never be as cool as me and Lewis. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Dude, me and Lewis talk so much shit on people because we're like one of the only people who actually have that poster. So like,
I'll get it. I'll get Lewis's.
Yeah. It's fucking beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. It's like vinyl, dude, or it's like laminated, and it's got like actual like the rivet holes so it can be hung properly. Yeah.
I've got the welcome, the Lugia and the Ho-Oh banner. I've got the welcome banner.
That one's vinyl. That one's really nice too.
Yeah, it's super light. I got that one. I got a couple others like Fire Red Leaf Green. I've got 2 of those. I've got the Game Boy Advance one.
Dope.
And I've got the actual Fire Red Leaf Green one. I've got the movie posters, window clings. I just added the Ruby and Sapphire window cling. It's actually still in my car in the package. I haven't opened it yet.
I bought a Pokemon Ranger window clean like a couple months ago. It was like $20.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Get it in the fucking cart, bud. What are you doing?
Dude, I scour eBay all the time for like window clings, like any like old.
I like displays. Items. Yeah, I love displays, dude.
Displays are so nice. And like, I know you've seen this before. The big Pokeball.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, yep.
The big Pokeball. I've been trying to find
Look at that fucking these, thing.
Like, decent price, but like you just won't, dude. And like I've had this one in the collection for like
that's so
it literally
sick.
It was way back in the 2000s when my mom purchased it, put it in a box, and just it never saw the daylight. But yeah, no, this is like my favorite big thing. And then I still
That's
have
amazing.
that vending machine that I bought off Yahoo Japan.
Yep. He has a vending machine, so you like put money in it, and then it spits out. It's like a sticker thing or a pack or something. Yeah,
This big thing.
So
it has
you
the
put
band
a coin in there. Did you went and got some yen for that, right?
I did, but the coin slot is full, so I have to have someone open it.
Oh,
so we can see.
okay, yeah.
I still haven't opened it. It's still sealed.
Yeah.
It hasn't been opened since I got it. So eventually I'll take it to a locksmith. We'll open it and see what's in there. If there's nothing in there, I'll fill it with stuff.
Yeah. I remember that you had that intention, and that was a lot of fun. That we were gonna have at that thing. I wish I would have got it up and running. That would have been cool.
Dude, it can still get up and running because I got too much shit here.
Well, shit, bro. I'll be there when you get it done, so let me know.
Dude, I'm still thinking about it. It's in the works, man. I don't, you know me. We know each other through Facebook and all the groups. I don't sell that much anymore. I just don't, man. So like when I do try and pop out with something new, like it's gonna be pretty fire. Trust me.
Right.
It's gonna be pretty crazy too. But I'll definitely be a first.
I agree that there's always a lot of room to grow, and so I think once the climate, I feel like it's gonna stabilize a little bit better. I think it's gonna go up a little bit, but it's probably gonna stay. I don't really like to share my thoughts because I don't like to think I'm influencing the market at all. But like, it just seems super hot. It just seems super hot right now, and I'm just like, trying to do my thing and my part for the art, and boogie a little bit because there's a lot of fun to be had, and there's a lot of connections and communications and a lot of things that we can do as a group, as a community, and have a lot of fun, especially since it seems to be like this year a lot of things are going to start clearing up. A lot of people are getting vaccinated and all that stuff, so hopefully travel restrictions start lifting, and hopefully a lot of different things start happening, so we can start getting some of that lifestyle back to where we're going to conventions and seeing each other, because that was what we were gonna do. We were all gonna fucking meet up in for Collective Con last year, and what the hell happened?
I still have my ticket for that.
I still have my ticket for that too, man. Those bastards literally are saying that Arita's not gonna be there. They're not even mentioning it, and I don't know. Maybe we should blurt that out. I'm gonna start talking. Stop talking about that right now. I don't want to.
I mean, I'd like to go to it, but I mean, nah. I was kind of sad that I missed it the first time around, but
yeah, damn COVID,
Yeah.
But it's all right. Hopefully this year, we can get back to some of that to a degree, so we can, go back to what we were trying to do, is get together and have a lot of fun. Because like you said in the beginning, like you've made more friends than you have in your personal life, and that's the case for a lot of people. And Pokemon is a very beautiful catalyst to make friendships out of. And I think that once that's like more recognized, like people will come for the cards but stay for the community. You see what I'm saying? Because
I like that one.
Because you gain a lot of friends, and you gain a lot of people who care about you. Like, I know people who, they have like real life problems or, real life issues, and people pass away and people remember them in these communities, and it's beautiful, man. You wouldn't believe the type of support that people can get, from a community that you didn't think would have that type of reach, and to have that type of, mentality to be able to support somebody when they're going through hard times. Like, that's beautiful, man.
No, I've seen it firsthand, man. I've seen it as, I became part of the team for one of the groups and everything, one of the communities. And like, I've seen it personally, people go through things, and we don't even know each other from a hole in the wall, man. We've never met face to face. We only know each other's, profiles. That's it. Our name.
Or we face chat sometimes, and that's about it. But
Yep. Like, otherwise, we don't know each other. I don't know what you were like in 7th grade. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But we're all friends because of Pokemon. Like, we'll all support each other. We'll all be there for each other in like, even most difficult times. And I think that's really cool. I mean, it's not like that in other hobbies all around. Like,
I agree. I agree that we have something special. 100%.
Oh, you definitely do. Like, everyone that likes Pokemon, that's into Pokemon, is like part of a way bigger family than they even realize.
Yep.
And it's, you know, even people that do streams, man, opening streams, anything, like, they don't even have to sell anything, but you still have people that'll be right there, like, hell yeah, dude, good luck on your polls, like, watching it with intent, like, not even spending money. So that's, like, the most important part right there.
Yep.
If you can get someone to, like, support you and they don't have to spend a dime to do so, perfect. Like, that's someone that's going to show that support later on down the line, like if anything happens to you, like,
and that's,
so you get sick.
Social media is a powerful thing, and that allows people to do that, I think, and that's super dope too that we have. Because if you look back at like 2014, I talked to like a few people who were like have been in the community since then, you know, and they're like, well, I had nobody to fucking talk to. There was no community, there was no forums, there was no online resources to know these types of errors or, you know, print runs or, you know, different significant data that is known today because of the community. And so a lot of them, that's what they said. They're like, you know, I'm so thankful that the community started, because now that I have somebody to talk to about what the fuck I like and, you know, my hobbies and stuff, because normally they didn't have all that stuff. And it's really cool to see social media like give a lot of freedoms in that direction to be able to, you know, like you said, support somebody without having to spend any money. And that can be in the form of, you know, positive comments or, you know, likes or engagement shares, and allowing, you know, you to flow better within the algorithms of Facebook and shit, right?
Oh yeah, oh for sure, all day. And like, even so, man, like, I don't really chill with a lot of people outside of like home and everything. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I choose not to, but I see everybody else in the community as more of a friend than some people out there. I mean, sure, you don't hang out with them, but like, you talk to them about things that you probably won't even talk to your actual in-person friends about. Guaranteed. I guarantee.
Bro.
Dude, no lie. I guarantee that's what happens. Some people actually will talk to someone that they've never met and get better advice than someone that you know personally. Yeah. And I've been through it, and it's happened to me. I know. And it's just good. Like, you can actually call that person a friend at that point. Yes. And like you, man, we've had some long talks before, and it's just like, we never shake each other's hands. Hours.
Like straight up
hours.
Yep.
And it's just good. It's nice. I mean, you don't find that anymore in a lot of places, which, you know, aside from all the need to sell Pokemon that has become a craze since the whole COVID thing, which understandable. But I mean, just meeting friends is way more than you could really need than doing the whole live streaming stuff. I mean, I used to do it, but it was just fun to open stuff.
I like to start up again and, you know, try to like do the live pack opening stuff, because I always had fun participating in them, and I wanted to you know, start doing it ourselves, because I want Forever Collector to be online and active all the time. And how do I do that?
For sure.
Because I have a lot of big aspirations for Forever Collector, and I want to be able to sustain itself and be able to thrive and, you know, be something for whoever it wants it to be, right? And so I try to keep everything open, you know. I try to respond to all my messages, even when, you know, it's complete nonsense. They're just, you know, saying BS or whatever the case. Even the negative like comments and stuff, I'm like, bro, I love you. It's okay, you know, like, and it's nice that that the majority of the community is not like that, you know, and they like to talk about stuff that's relevant and want to know things that are actual, you know, good information to know, instead of, you know, just BSing and not really trying to get anywhere, you know, because if somebody wants to know something and has a question, I'm more than happy. Like, no fucking Patreon, none of that, you know. It's free, you know.
No,
I do my best. I do my best to try to like answer questions and help people out, and you know, price things out for them a little bit. You know, it gets a little bit tiring sometimes, but it's worth it at the end of the day when you can engage back with your community and try to, you know, let them know that you give a shit about them. And I think that somebody, you know, like at some point in their life needs that at some point or another. So I'm more than happy to do it.
I wind up, you know, doing that a lot myself because, like I said earlier, I don't sell as much as I used to. I throw up. All right, that's a lie. I do weekly $1 note. Actually, did I send you the link? I just threw up a couple auctions on eBay. $1, dude. No reserves.
Yeah, like you do sell a little bit, but it's not serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between like just throwing something up and, you know, letting it go and not really caring, right? Other than going live like every single day.
Yep.
Trying to run sales and all that stuff. And, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of doing like the live streams and stuff every single day, like I changed my role in the community a little bit. I went from like selling all the time back in like 2019 to like, you know, I became part of one of the group teams, and like, dude, I sit there and I just help people with stuff at this point. Like, I just try and provide information, try and provide useful information, you know, about WotC, Nintendo era items, stuff like that.
Yep.
Help people with pricing. It's a little bit better. I actually like it. I like it. It's not too bad. Because like with the whole selling everyday thing, I don't know. It took a lot of the fun out of it. But when you're actually helping someone out, way better.
Definitely.
So it works out. But yeah, so it's not too bad. That I still gotta sit here and organize everything.
I've been thinking about trying to like save up for I've always wanted the phone cards. And somebody just listed them for like 65,000, and I'm like, fuck, man, I have to liquidate some serious shit in order to buy
the sequential 10s?
Yeah. Yep, that's sequential.
Oh, I was following those, dude, for a while.
They're asking 65, and, you know, I really, really, really want them. I remember PWCC in like November had them up, but it was like a 9.5, a 9.5, and a 9.5 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And so they weren't 10s, and so I let them go, and I think they went for like 16,000. But now the sequential 10s, they're asking 65,000, and I would like literally have to sell like fucking a few things.
I only have like a couple sequential things in my collection, but like, dude, it just makes them look so much better. Like,
sequential, yep.
Dude, I got like the Champion Road, the Healing Berry and the Miracle Berry.
Oh, okay.
And I got those in sequential 10s. I'm like, dude, they just look so nice. I mean, you got 91 and 92.
Yep.
Perfect. I've got the Tyrannotars from EX Delta species, the Hollow and the Reverse, sequential 10s. Yep. Dude, that was a fire hit.
That's a lot of my, because, I don't even think you were in the community yet, but me and Abby, we opened up a Japanese Expedition box to the face and graded every single hollow, and every single hollow got a 10, and it was sequential for like 20 cards.
Oh my god! No, you serious?
I didn't get one fucking 9. That box is so perfect, bro. We pulled 2 Charizards, 3 Blastoise, Mewtwo, Mew, Dragonite, like every fucking hollow you want to pull from that set. We pulled it,
bro. when I cracked that Rocket first edition box, I got screwed. I got nailed on everything. They were all 9s. The Weezing was a 10.
You got wrecked, bro. You got wrecked on that. But Team Rocket had such a shit print run, so like, it's so hard to get 10s. It really fucking is hard to get 10s.
Yeah, so. It was ridiculous. And then, so upon the ventures of like getting the whole collection from Florida, I had 36 no symbol cards. 36 of them. I graded them all. One came back a 10.
Which one was it? Dude, the Flareon?
Flareon came back a 10.
I remember that.
And everything else came back a 9, though. I was surprised. And these things were pulled back in, 99/2000.
Yeah.
These things were pulled when they were released. And they were all misprints, so they got put to the side and not in the binders. And I was shocked that they all graded so high. Everything in those binders in that collection is graded great, actually, which is kind of surprising. It's literally why I don't sell raw cards anymore. Like, I just can't. I want people to know the grade. Like, I don't even care if it hits a 9. I'll send it. I just want you to know the grade and make sure it's, I'm telling you it's mint quality, but it comes back a 7. You're going to be like, dude, this isn't really that mint. So that's why I grade shit. But quick question: How did you feel about that Deoxys box on PWCC? I gotta rope you into this one real quick because I've asked you. I
wasn't surprised that it hit that high. What did I tell you on your post? 63K.
I thought 45.
I specifically said 63 because I thought it was going to hit that, but I was close.
It's 50.
I was close, but 60, I think, and I believe it's been paid for. So
it's been paid for.
I don't like talking about auctions unless they're fucking paid for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I scrolled through something in E4, and don't quote me on this.
You can go directly into PWCC's website, I think, to see if it was sold or not.
Yeah, I just haven't bothered to check, but I'm pretty confident that it was paid for.
Okay.
The box condition
wasn't the best.
Pretty hammered.
It wasn't the best at all.
Pretty hammered, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's what kind of deterred some people from actually bidding, was because it was pretty
right
put to the bone.
At the same time, it was like the first Deoxys box to be on auction in like the last 2 years.
Oh yeah, dude! Even since so January of 2019, when I started checking eBay and everything, I never saw a Deoxys box up for auction. Even then,
one sold. What's his tits got it for 6,500? Everybody was upset about it.
Who?
I can't remember his name on Instagram, but he paid like 6,500 for it. He was really upset. It was in 2019. It was late 2019.
Oh, right.
Like, I think.
Yeah, probably like the very first. Yeah.
Yeah. It was before. It was like a couple of weeks before I sold, or before I did my box break with the Deoxys.
Oh wow! All right. So then, yeah, I wasn't looking that hard, but even still, like that was kind of crazy.
It was like 64.5, I think, 64.50. But that was the last one that sold prior. You know what I'm saying? It was just some Joe Schmo who auctioned into it. It wasn't PWCC. But the PWCC auction, that was pretty good. I'm glad that it got paid for if it did. That was like my most important thing. I like it to be legitimate because PWCC already has such a connotation about it with a lot of buyers that, when people talk about stuff that wasn't paid for, that's a bit of a issue. You can't do that, and I don't think you should.
Yeah. It's over in the archive on PWCC.
So I think that did get paid for. I don't know. Hopefully it did.
I hope so. It's a rare box. I mean, they're pretty scarce.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a lot of people that I know have them. They don't want to let them go. I know you don't want to let yours go. I don't want to let mine go.
I don't. I have so much more invested than just the box at this point. I have so many other cards. I have so many of the displays. I have another store display besides that one. I have the theme decks. I have graded cards.
So much stuff, dude. Yeah, I feel that. I've got a little bit of
I
everything
even have
around
that.
here.
Remember that 3-pack blister you sold me? The
value pack.
Yeah, the yellow one. Yeah. I opened that. I didn't get nothing out of it.
That one?
Yeah. Is that sealed or open?
What's up? This one's sealed.
That one's still sealed?
Yeah, it's
just hanging out in a fucking drawer. Look at this guy. He's like, he opens up the most creakiest drawer I've ever heard in my life.
got the collector's box, dude.
Got it right here, bud. Oh, I love you. You're the best.
I mean, dude, there's a whole bunch of base. There's a whole bunch of base set first edition non-hollows too. There's just stuff sitting around everywhere. A lot of sorting. It's just, I don't know, man. Half the stuff I just forget that I have, honestly.
Same here. I was searching through some stuff. I found some like bunch of first edition and shadowless cards. I found this fake card.
Oh, ew.
Look how it's so easily noticeable.
Oh my god.
It's just so dumb. No, I think it's a good case study too, because you can see right through it. Like I can see right through the back of this right here to the front. That's how fucking cheaply made it was.
I was digging through this drawer. I forget. I was looking for some blister pack, whatever. It was Secret Wonders blister, and I came across a little package just full of cards, and it's all first ed base gray stamps. I was like, what the hell? What was I doing? That's how long it's been since I've actually been in those drawers.
You'll still be finding product. You know what I'm saying? For a while. I have a feeling there's like a few boxes that you put to the side. You're like, yeah, I'll sort them out when I feel like.
Oh, dude. I still gotta go.
Fucking watch stops working before you even fucking start on those.
Dude, I have to go clean out like some of the storage units I still have in Florida and stuff, and like I'm kind of scared to even see what's in them, honestly, because I was in a rush when I was doing the whole Florida thing. Yeah, and like I know I left some stuff behind, and I'm just like, I'm probably gonna be shocked all over again.
That would be cool to walk in on, hidden gems in there, especially now because now you can, liquidate that stuff because you don't really care about it, and then get the stuff that you really want,
Skyridge box. I want a Skyridge box so bad.
That's a fucking spicy meatball right there. Fucking A. That's a beautiful box, my man. Good luck.
Oh, dude, I would love
I'm happy. This box I recently got a really big offer on. I turned them down though. It's beautiful. Still
base set Japanese. Yeah. Ooh,
minty.
I couldn't. Yeah. Couldn't imagine. That's gonna be an easy 50.
I got offered close to that. I wasn't really about it though, just because don't really. It's like right now, I think Japanese base has gotten to the point of Deoxys. Like I know a lot of the other owners. I don't really know of boxes that exist that I don't know the owner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's why
it's pretty cool.
I was happy when people bought boxes off me because they knew who the owners of it was.
Yep.
Oh.
He's holding up an LC box. For the viewers on Spotify, he's holding up a Legendary Collections booster box. What's interesting about this damn box and why it's so fucking beautiful is it is the first holographic printed box for Pokemon TCG. And let me tell you this something, folks. They didn't continue that for very much longer than that, okay? I really wish they would have, because it's an amazing concept, and that box just looks goddamn spectacular with it.
Yeah, so they did it for LC and Expedition and Aquapolis.
Expedition and Skyridge. Yep. Only from there to there. That was it. 4 sets.
And then they killed it off. Yeah. But dude, every one of those boxes, they look amazing. Amazing. Every single one. And I wish that Pokemon just had some damn fashion sense, you know, because those boxes are beautiful, bro. Yeah, I love the Legendary Collection. It was definitely so nice to grab this.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
That and the Expedition. I mean, like, I'm looking at the Dragon Frontiers box with those two, and like the art. Just the art on the other two, the E-Series boxes, well, the Expedition and the Legendary Collection.
Yep. The Expedition's amazing. Then the Aquapolis with the fucking Lugia, like, coming up and flying up. Like, that's beautiful. Beautiful. And it's all silver. It's all silver. And then you got Skyridge with the what the hell is it? I think it's a Vaporeon. Or no, Jolteon.
They got I think it's a Jolteon.
And it's the all green. Jolteon and Kabutops and something else. And it's an amazing box. I've never even owned one myself. To be completely honest, I'm not even like the biggest fan of that set. I'm a bigger fan of Expedition. Just because there's a lot more of like the Gen 1, Gen 2, and the Holo. That's when they really started making like the Holo sets a little bit longer than they were. I think the Holo set it's like 20 something cards in Expedition, or almost 30 cards. And I think it's actually 30 cards that are 30 holographic cards, but and all of the rest, you know, it was only 16 holos. That was it.
Yep.
And
the thing I love about Legendary
it wasn't until like, well, Team Rocket had the secret rare, so that was like 17 holos. But then, you know, it wasn't like Shinings from Revelation added a couple, and then the Shinings from Destiny had 6 or 7 holos to the mix.
Yeah, there was something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Quite a few holos.
But those were considered secret rares. Those weren't even considered like technically a part of the set. So if we're still technically speaking, there's only 16 holos in the damn set. Yep.
Yeah, it's super nice. The thing I love about
Expedition, and when they took that to the next level and really started making a lot of holographics for like each of those sets. Oh man, I was really happy. I was really, really happy. Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge, they have a fucking ton of holos. I mean, those sets are one of the hard. Not just like, even if they had a better print run, even if they had a better, let's say they had a massive print run, you know, it just because of the holos, the introduction of the reverse holos, it is so incredibly difficult to complete these sets. So incredibly difficult, and not a lot of people understand that. And some of the
Legendary
and in Skyridge, not only is there the reverse holos, there's the reverse crystals. Like, what are we fucking talking about? Like, you have so much stuff to collect, and there's so many, like, the chances of you pulling like the card you specifically want is just so low. It is wild. Yep. It really, really is.
That's why I feel like with LC Legendary Collection, it's not that it's like underrated, dude. The whole set, you have to collect the holos, the non-holos, and the reverse holos. And
that's why I like completing sets prior to Legendary Collections. I have a complete set of Neo Gen, Neo Destiny, Gym Challenge, Fossil, you know, Jungle. Those sets, done in the fucking bag. I've been collecting power, trying to complete a Power Keepers Master set, bro, and PSA 10. That's the hardest part too. I got like all the holos and reverse holos for the rares. And then I have like 30 cards of the reverse holos. I'm not really caring about the non-hollows in PSA 10 just because it's like another fucking 100 cards I don't really care to like have in a PSA 10, and you know, another $2,000 in grading costs at fucking bulk pricing. So and
I just jumped out. I know.
So like, you know, I wasn't really necessarily with it. So I just, you know, whatever, we'll just do the reverse hollows and then the hollow rares and reverse rares. But like, I have like 2 of the Metagross EXs. I have 2 of the Salamence EXs at PSA 10. I have the Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon in PSA 10 or better. Meaning the Jolteon at the BGS 10 because it's a fucking beautiful card. That's one of my most, I don't know, proud moments because like that really solidified for me like the confidence I had in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that this card was gonna grade that fucking well. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? And I was still pretty early. That was late 2018, very early 2019. You know what I'm saying? And so that was very, very early into what I was doing with Pokemon, and like being able to eyeball that and tell and know that that was going to be a fucking gold label or better. Yeah. You know, that really made me feel like, Carlos, you fucking got it, you know, like you keep on keeping on because you're doing it and you're doing it right. And so from then on, I trusted myself a little bit more. You know, I was, you know, with anything new, you're a little bit, you know, not as confident in yourself, but like once you make some nice strides or you see yourself hit that learning curve, you're really, you feel proud of yourself. And yeah, at that moment I was fucking, when I saw the BGS 10, I was like, I fucking knew it, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah. So with all my PSA subs, dude, they've been amazing as far as like 9s and 10s. I rarely go below 9s. I think, I averaged up all my PSA subs, like every time they're done. I total up every grade that it gets, this and that, and I do the average grade. I think the lowest I ever got was like 8.9 something. It was so crazy. And then the highest one I got was like 9.4. And I'm like, this is great. Like if you have an average sub of PSA 9s, was like with a couple 10s through. Like a couple of them hit big too, like Dragonite from Fossil First Edition. I got the Dragonite and the Dark Charizard first at Hollows, both in 10s, in one sub, of like a bulk sub, mind you. Like,
well, I mean, back then, it wasn't a big deal. Shit.
It was just it was like basically, just last year, but like, dude, this year, it was actually crazy. So I've had my Collectors Club special subs sitting at PSA since like July. They still haven't put it through to grading. It's still on research and ID. But dude, I'll tell you what, it is straight 300 cards of all WotC first ed hollows. I took advantage of that Collector Club special so hard, and I'm pretty surprised. I'm going to be surprised to see what those come back as. I'll be pretty happy because I spent weeks on that submission. I had so many cards thrown out as 9s, and I was like, all right, that doesn't even come close to a 9. That has one hollow scratch 8. I slimmed that pile down like daily for like 2 weeks.
Right.
So I'll be surprised to see what it hits. It's just fun. At this point, it's fun. I mean, you grade stuff. It's just, if you have the eyeball for it, if you can like really get in there, you can do pretty well. I mean, you just have to know what you're looking at as well. Like, definitely. Even the smallest indents, dude. PSA has caught the smallest indents on cards I've said, and I'm like, all right, well, you can see that. Won't do that again.
Right.
It's nuts. It's nuts, dude.
Definitely.
Oh, man. Yeah, a bunch of stuff that I have to sort through and keep going. Like, I have just stacks and stacks of Japanese WotC hollows. Ugh. Just too many, dude. Just too many.
Oh, whine me some more first world problems. I have too many Japanese hollows.
Too many, dude.
It is such a chore to grade them.
Come help me. Please.
Bro, just take a look over here. Just take a look over here, bro. Take a walk on the wild side. I said, hey, baby, take a walk on the wild side.
What you got there?
It's a Master Set XY full art.
Ooh. We can make a couple of
there's a Mewtwo Delta species. Ooh, some Dittos. Some Charmanders. Ooh, shit. We got the Delta Species Eevee. Oh, we got the Tyranitar, Jirachi, Deoxys. We have the Espeon, Beldum. Another Mewtwo. Damn, son, where'd you find that?
Oh, shit.
You just gotta sit down and do it, pal. You know, it's just, you just gotta sit down and do it. That's all. It's hard, though. I feel you.
Tons of Deoxys ones.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can really see these.
I can see them a little bit. If you want to just go ahead and throw that in that box marked Carlos Uribe, that'd be great.
Let me see. Let me find your favorite boy here.
I would love to complete. The Deoxys set too, but fuck, man.
Dude, that's gonna be rough. I can actually.
I sold a couple of like the reverse stamps too, like stupidly, and I wasn't even fucking thinking about it. Just trying to like clear out a little bit in the cupboard so I could, you know, afford something else. And then I like realized, and I was like, "Fuck."
You're like, crap. I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah, and so like I'm like one less card down. Yeah, awesome.
I want to complete the Deoxys set, but honestly, it has to be it has to be in 10s. I'll take 9s at this point because 10s are just.
I'll take 9s at this point. Shit.
I'll take 9s at this point. I mean,
I'll take authenticated. Fuck, you know, like some of those cards don't even have a pop, bro. I don't know if you've actually looked at the pop for.
I've looked at the pop report.
Some of those cards have 0. I don't know if they still do. That was the last time I checked. It was like 4 or 5 months ago. But yeah, at that point they didn't.
Yeah, I have the camera up hollow in a 10. That's like the only the other only Deoxys card I have in a 10 besides the reverse hollow Deoxys.
Yeah.
I've got the EX in a 9. I've got a couple of them in a 9 actually. Thinking about it, but I mean, dude, it's hard. Like the quality wasn't that greatest on the EX sets as well. I mean.
Sort of. It got better as the series went on. Like Power Keepers being the last set for EX, it was printed pretty fucking immaculate. Not gonna lie, there's a lot more 10s for Power Keepers than there is for a lot of the other EX sets, especially the Evolutions in PSA 10s. There's a lot of Evolutions in PSA 10s because that set was printed pretty damn well.
Yeah, I could see that actually because I have a couple of Power Keepers cards here that are not too bad off in shape. They're
I also like what started my Power Keepers collection off for the Master set is when me and Abby opened up the box that I got for her for Christmas, right? And like 95% of those hollows and reverse hollows got 10s. Like only like 3 cards didn't get a 10.
That's nuts.
And a lot of those are sequential too.
Jeez. That's kind of crazy, dude.
What can I say, pal? What can I say?
The grading god over here.
I just like opening stuff. I really do. Like,
dude,
as much as I like steel product, dude, bro, I've opened up so much shit to the mouth. So much, dude. I was like, my childhood. Let's go. And I was really happy.
My childhood.
Yeah, bro. I never got to open up packs like that as a kid, you know? So I was like, I got the money. Fuck it. Let's go. Run it. And what
was your most exciting pull that you had?
Are you talking about when I was a kid or when I was an adult getting back into it?
I'm not talking about 5 minutes before this podcast. You're in the last 2 years, your favorite pull. I think I know what it is.
I have no idea.
I was thinking the Crystal Charizard.
Yeah, that's what I want to say, just because that's the craziest pull, but it actually wasn't my favorite. Just because I'm not like the biggest Charizard fan in the world. My favorite pull that I've gotten was probably shit. Pulling. I'm trying to think of what other card I pulled. Oh, the hollow Espion. Nas pulled it for me, but it was my pull.
A hollow, the Pop 5 one?
No. The rookie card from Discovery, and it got a 10.
Oh,
and it got the PSA 10. I was really, really happy with that, just because like that was like the first time I ever pulled a hollow from Neo Discovery. I didn't open up a lot of Neo Discovery back in the day, and Nas opened that pack up for me and pulled the Espion, and then the Espion got a 10, and I still got it. It's a beautiful fucking card.
So not only did I pull that Shining Magikarp at the airport that time,
yep,
but that whole time I was ripping open Neo Revelation packs.
You pulled like a Ho-Oh and a fucking Entei, right? Or some crazy shit.
I got Suicune, Ho-Oh, Entei. I got all of them. But the thing was, I didn't realize they were first edition packs, like when I threw them in my backpack. So I'm just sitting there in the airport cracking the first ed ones, and I'm like, I saw the symbol, I'm like, oh shit. Oh well, whatever then. Looks like we're gonna keep going.
Right. It was definitely a fun time.
Dude, that was so fun. If I could go back and do that again, I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I mean, if the market was that way back then, I don't think you would have ever even done it. Maybe.
If it was like now, if it was like back then, probably not. No.
Yeah.
No. But these were like, dude, we were
back then it was like $100 a pack, for fucking for the first ed Neo Revelation. Nobody really was buying it at any higher than that. Yeah, 100%. So it was, you weren't breaking the bank fucking opening those packs just to the mouth, 100%.
Now, I mean, if you wanna rip a box of packs, it's now. Holy
You're putting
crap,
in
dude.
some fucking work. That's what I know.
Yeah. There's no going back to those days. I mean, hell.
I love them. I love them, but I love where I am now too.
For sure.
The people that I've gotten to meet and like the people I've gotten to be able to make connections with and build friendships with is so much worth it than, being able to pay $100 a pack again, like.
Yeah, that's because, I mean, think about it. It could have changed so much. It could have stayed the same price wise, but you wouldn't have had the friends and it's whatever. But, or it could have been so expensive back then and you had friends. All right, cool. Well, like, I don't know, going back 2 years, it was weird, man. The market's just weird now. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. I mean, I remember when we were doing base set box breaks at like $60 a pack, man. Like,
what happened to those days? You know what? And it was just too good. It was too good, and so that's why we ripped them to fucking oblivion, bro. Like imagine, because like back then we were doing box breaks fucking once or twice a day, depending on fucking who you were. Like shit, bro, shit.
What was
like
it? These boxes pack that was $10.
Yeah, bro, we were busting boxes open, like including myself. We were busting boxes open constantly, bro. Constantly. I did the first edition Gym Challenge and first edition Gym Heroes in the same break. Fucking, like, fuck it. Run it. Like, dude,
it's
imagine if none of us were doing that. Imagine the price point wasn't that at that point, and we weren't able to, do that, right?
Yeah.
There would still be, I think there would still be like, 1,000% of the sealed boxes on the market than there is now. 100%. Like it's not just like we're talking like we got some big dicks. No, it's every giant YouTuber, every single giant profile or any account that is doing any kinds of box breaks from 2017 until now. And even when the climate got bigger and bigger and prices were going up, people were still breaking boxes at the same rate. They were like, fuck it. Like it's never going to run out or something. And now you're looking at, there's a few people I know, they are breaking vintage boxes every week and they're constantly running out of boxes and they can't find more boxes and they can't find it at the price range or price point that they want it at. So then, they can go and do their break. And so it's just whatever at that point.
That's kind of the sad part about it too. I mean,
that's why I don't do box breaks all the time. I try to do them sparingly now and try to make like a spectacle of them, and make them big and try to like get a lot of attention because there's not a lot of boxes that I want to continue busted open. So we got to make each one special and, its own thing now versus when we were cracking boxes to the mouth just like it was a Saturday.
Yeah. Dude, I remember there wasn't a day on the groups where definitely wasn't a box being broken. Like every single day I was like, oh dude, this is wild, but this is awesome. Like you can get in a break, hop over to another stream, get in another break, wait for your packs, keep switching between the two. That's what I was doing.
Yep.
But man, I wish it was still like that with the box breaks, but who knows? Who knows if the market will ever return to near normal? Doubt it. No, never again. Who knows? But
instead of near normal, we're just start calling it the new normal.
Yeah, I guess we're still doing the new. God, it's so weird, dude. Sometimes I think about it. I'm like, it doesn't seem that long ago. Like, yeah, it was 2 years, but like, sometimes I think about it.
2 years and like a few thousand fucking vintage boxes ago.
Yeah, but dude, it feels like sometimes it feels like it's only been a couple months. And I'm like, oh my God. I go and look stuff up on pricing and I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah, I definitely agree there.
Like,
well, shit, brother. I think we should definitely end it here and let's get it elsewhere because it's been quite some time and I want to keep
for sure.
I want to keep it open.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on the show. I want you to think about coming on to a show in the future again because this has been fun, kicking and cracking packs. It was fun. Usually I'm the one who's cracking the packs for everybody, so it was cool to see you crack some packs for me.
Maybe we'll do something pretty crazy next time.
Yeah, let's do something fun, bro. That was a hell of a pull with the Pidgeot. And this has been Forever Collector, and this is Collectors Anonymous. Today we shot with Stephen Anthony, better known as One Stop Poke Shop, and he is an amazing person. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you have a good night.
Later, guys. Thank you very much for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you
for
coming.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.